Hey guys, here's a short tutorial for you on how to do a storyboard. If you aren't that good at drawing like me, this is a very good tutorial for you, so let's get started. You want to go into Wonder Unit and download Storyboarder. It's free, and install it on your computer and go create a new storyboard. And select create a blank. Select your desired aspect ratio and give it a name. Now this is what it will look like. I'm not going to get too into the user interface, and for the sketching we're going to be switching back and forth with Photoshop, but I'll show you that in a minute. First you want to set up your shot, so click on your shot generator. Now for this example I'm going to be creating a bar scene between two characters. So here you can see you've got the camera. I'm going to add a table first, so if you go and click on object, it'll add an object to your breakdown. And then I'm going to scroll down here and select a table that would be appropriate. So I'm going to go dresser, cabinet dresser, scroll up, make it bigger using the tools here, move it down a bit, and I'm going to move the camera a bit closer by selecting and dragging it. Now I'm going to start adding characters. So you want to click on character and it'll add a character back there. So we're going to move him forward. Now this itself is a rig. You can move it around, do all fancy stuff with it, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just gonna keep it very simple. And move him closer and rotate him 180 degrees. Move him down a bit, and that's it. I'm done here. So you want to go save to board and close out of this window. You'll see it'll be saved into your timeline. You can use these tools for sketching. It's very simple, but since I'm using Photoshop, I'm going to go right into Photoshop, and you can do that by clicking this Photoshop icon right here, and it'll open the layers in Photoshop. So we can do our sketching right here. I'm going to delete these extra layers that we have and just keep the background and the shot generator. I'm going to select the quick selection tool and highlight the background, delete it. I'm going to quickly import the city image that I created. Yeah, make it bigger, and then place it behind the shot generator, and then I'm going to go to filter, blur, gaussian blur, and give it a blur around like 8, would be nice. And then I'm going to create a new layer, and then get my paint bucket, select colors. I'm going to select a color like that and paint all over it, and I'm going to go to my paintbrush tool, get my drawing tablet, and then draw a few straight lines using much darker color. This is a window we're doing, by the way. It's a bit too big. I'm gonna go back. That'll do. Keep in mind this is a storyboard, so nothing has to be perfect. I'm gonna move that layer down, just behind that, and then I'm gonna turn down the opacity so you can see the city a little bit. Right, we're nearly there. I'm gonna go back to our shot generator level, and then go into my paint bucket, and I'm going to start coloring away. Now I'm going to get to the character, so I'm going to get a darker color and get the paintbrush tool and start drawing. Now you can give your shot a bit of detail by grabbing, again, a darker color, and then creating a whole new layer, getting your paintbrush tool, go to a very small size, start giving it like scratches for further detail. We're going to be lowering down the opacity of this layer, so it doesn't really matter too much. Then if you want to add like a vignette, you can do that as well. You can do that on the settings, but I prefer to do it by color. And that's it for the tutorial, guys. So once you've done, you can either save it from Photoshop, or even if you save it in Photoshop and go back to Storyboarder, it will automatically save here as well. You can start creating more and more shots. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.